The Director General of Cross River State Due Process and Price Intelligence Bureau, Barrister Alphonsus has maintained that the relevant processes as captured in the 2017 Appropriation Act were duly followed in the state industrialization drive. He gave the affirmation while speaking as a guest on a topical issue-based radio program, The Dialogue with Agba Jalingo, which airs Sunday 6 to 7 p.m. on Hit 95.9 FM, Calabar.
I would like to go to the DG, Due Process and Price Intelligence Bureau, Barrister Alphonsus, the man who is popularly referred to as Okadigo. Now, tell me, Okadigo, can I call you that?
Very well.
Oh, okay. Tell me, having listened to Mr. Moke, was all this taken into cognizance? He talked about a manpower availability, and if it's not there, building that capacity, of course. And he talked about ensuring that the industries were properly conceptualized to make sure they are sustainable. Were all these processes followed?
Yeah, let me first thank you for inviting me here, and to say that the issue about policy direction of the state is one that resides with the head of any state. It was very clear to Cross River when His Excellency came on board and said, I am here to decouple Cross River State from its dependence on federal allocation. And as you are all aware, there was just no allocation even coming again, because what would have meant as an allocation had already gone indirectly into the hands of paying back for the various debts from the loans that were incurred many years back before this government came on board. So the issue of the needs assessment or industrialization is not a question to even debate about. What should concern Cross Riverians at this moment is the elementary knowledge we know about siting and of industries. It talks about nearness to the source of raw material, and that is one thing we consider paramount. Two, the issue of resources that we're talking about, human capital. We have abundance of it in Cross River State, and with the experiment of what we have done today in terms of the homegrown technological advancement in this industrialization, it has just come clearly to show that we have all that in place. And I must commend what the ministry itself has done in complying with our rules, which is much more important to us. Because in conceiving this idea, it did not just come from the blues. They had to follow the processes by ensuring that this was captured in the 2017 Appropriation Act, which to us was very important. It got the approval of His Excellency to do open competitive bidding. And all this were advertised in 2 national dailies, in the Chronicles of Cross River State, and in our tender journal sometime last year. A lot of companies bidded, and after proper evaluation and analysis, it came through us and we cleared them, and the Executive Council of Cross River State gave approval. Most of those companies have been mobilized, they are on site, most of the projects have been completed, and I think this today program is not just coming at the wrong time. It is coming at the appropriate time where the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is coming to give a seal of approval of the gargantuan importance of this project, one of which is a seed and seedling factory that will be commissioned a day after tomorrow. And as you are aware, Calafam is also about 90-something% completion. And the power plant again, wonderful project, all in line. So, in law we say recipsa loquitur. The things are speaking for itself.
He concluded by assuring that the present administration is not playing politics with the development of the state. Violet Isek for Cross River Watch TV.